I'm on here with today.
Urel Hopkinson Virgo.
How you doing today? Urel Hopkinson Virgo.
Doing good. Doing good. Feeling great.
Um, hope all is well. How is which can you tell me about what school you go to?
I go to Achievement First Brooklyn High School, located at 1485 Pacific Street, and I'm currently a senior.
Currently a senior. Can you tell me how your senior year is going, Uriel?
My senior year is I would say a surprise to me. Very sudden, because I was thrown into a lot of AP courses.
Okay.
I only had one my
junior
year, so when I was thrown in here, it was like a new thing, and it was like very sudden, and so it was like very hard to keep up with work.
Okay. Did you last year tell me about what did you expect your senior year to be, or did you not know?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Last year, can you tell me about what did you expect your senior year to be like, or did you not know at the time?
Last year, I expected my senior year to be high. I knew I expected AP courses in my senior year, not just as many, and I expected it to be very light, mostly centered around like getting together my college application, filling out my SUNY, my CUNY applications, and just preparing in general, like revising my personal statement and just embracing and getting ready for college.
Okay, I like that. What do you enjoy about school?
School, specifically, I enjoy any free time that I would be allowed to get in school, but the course I do like the most, although I know it's getting to be very challenging, is AP Government.
Government. What do you find challenging about AP Government?
Now it's going to be very challenging because it is an informational course. There's a lot of notes, like the teacher.
A lot of note taking.
A lot of note taking, like she exclaimed. And I was like, you have to be very like heavy on your note taking, which I'm not very good at keeping up with. So, but I am doing good on the tests, relatively well on the tests, because I do remember them. I do remember the information that's been taken down, so I'm very good at keeping up with that.
Okay, is there any extracurricular activity that you're a part of at your school?
Extracurricular activities, I am part of Anime Club.
Anime Club,
I also want to get into Cooking Club, but I'm not able to according to my
schedule. Okay. How many times do you go to Anime Club?
I go to Anime Club. I try to go to Anime Club every Monday, but it depends on how much work I get in class, which I need to go home immediately and get done.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you not enjoy about your school?
What I don't enjoy is the new rules that apply to this school year. For example, the 7th period.
7th period, so yeah. Extra hour.
Yeah, extra hours. Yeah, I don't mind the 7th period for like students who are credit deficient or Regents deficient because it is helpful. You're helping them prepare for the course, but the students who don't have that, which have senior study hall, and are there to basically do nothing, I feel like it should be allowed for them to leave early because they did all the things that they need to do. They did them well, and they shouldn't be penalized.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm gonna jump into my first thematic question. Can you describe to me a time at school where you had to collaborate with team members and you had to face like a difficult student or a difficult like teammate?
Difficult student in my time in high school?
Yeah, like anytime you had to like collaborate with a group of students, like maybe for a group project or something, and you face like a difficult team member on your team.
I would say I think I can recall a time in FOL 10 when we collaborated on like a group project, and it was said that if one person in your group doesn't do the work, the whole group gets penalized for it. And I was trying very hard to get everybody to do their work, but then at the end of the day they have to worry about themselves, and you can't worry for them. So one of our group members didn't do what they need to do, and we did get penalized for that. Although everybody else did it, so it wasn't like a very harsh penalization, it was still penalization nonetheless. so it affected our grade. Even when it could have been 100. So.
Okay, what is your personal strategy to maintain, a productive working relationship with others? Despite what you just told me, what do you strive to do? Like, what's your personal memo?
I don't have really like a policy that I go abide by like every time I do work with others, but one thing that works well is I try to group up with people who I know focus on their work, or I can rely on them if I can't step up to the plate, which shouldn't happen though, but I do that. And if I'm not able to do that, I try to encourage my team, reminders, maybe just be like on them, like just do your part. Or I try to, even though I'm not supposed to, I try to step in and try to do a little bit of their part for them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's nice. Next question. Can you describe a time where you had a heavy, workload and you had to stay extended hours at school to meet a deadline, make up work? Describe how that's like.
Heavy workload. I would say my last year. Junior year.
Right.
In AP US History. Even though this was a workload I've given myself, it was still a heavy workload. I was asked to write a 8-page essay on 1,600 words on why I should pass, giving the teachers basic reasons on why I should pass the second quarter, listing academic expectations, behavioral expectations, and anything else that I think would be relevant in the essay. And it was supposed to be done the next day, so I started that in class, and it was, although it was a whole I did for myself, although it was a whole that I did for myself, it was very it was a deadline I needed to meet, and I did manage to somewhat meet that with a paragraph requirement. But I do not believe it was 1,600 words, and so I wasn't able to pass that course.
Wow. Okay. So, from that challenging experience, what did you learn about yourself and your own habits and productivity?
I learned that I handicap myself when I at day school and not doing the work, and just procrastinating in my work. Although it might be the case this year as well, which I didn't do too hot first quarter. I'm trying to better myself in the second quarter. I think I'm doing a good job at that so far, although it just started. But I'm trying to learn how to my work ethic as I go on.
All right. My first, deep dive question for you is, how does a long day at school impact your motivation after school or anything else that you do that day?
Yeah, well, a long day at school, it's not really. Long day at school, it's very stressful this year, especially when I go home, it's to get straight to work, try to get all my work done, and it's never, even if it's never a hindrance though. If I need to have a responsibility, I need to get something done, I would have to learn a way to balance that and get it done, my outside life, and also get my school life together as well. So on a regular basis, it does impact my things to do well. After I get home, I just want to sleep and just relax for the next day of school. Not really do anything else, but when I do need to get stuff done, I do push myself to accomplish those things and complete them.
Okay, thank you, Uriel, for your time. No.
Gotcha.